Hi everyone, it's Chris, your auctioneer for tonight, and welcome Motor City. I am so excited to do this event tonight. I was really looking forward to being in person with you, but that's not happening this year, so that'll be for next year, and I'll have 2 hugs for each one of you next year. But I wanted to let you know that we are 15 minutes out until the broadcast goes live, and we're gonna have a great time. But you have to be registered if you wanna win anything tonight. So make sure that you're registered, and make sure everyone that's at your watch party is registered as well. So we're gonna have a great time. In about 15 minutes, the show is gonna kick off, and I'll see you then. Wow, thank you. It feels great to be here in Detroit. This month we celebrate International Women's Day on the 8th, and all month long we've been recognizing women's history. I can't think of a better way to celebrate this month of women than spending time tonight with Alternative for Girls. Women's History Month is about recognizing those starters, doers, and trailblazers. Incredible women, young and old, who've helped shape our world. And I can bet most of those leaders will tell you it doesn't hurt to have a role model's help along the way, just like the accomplished women we'll be meeting tonight. Rachel Allen, Marifer Calleja, Agnes Haggerty, and Lisa Ledwinski. The work they've done in Detroit is truly worth recognition. Also, I want to thank you for participating in tonight's silent auction. This is a significant part of our fundraising tonight. Win or lose, everyone's a winner because of your generous support. And for those of you who do win, congratulations. Remember, before our program closes tonight, you'll have another chance to help AFG girls and young women through our Fund the Mission. You can give a gift in a wide variety of dollar amounts to advance AFG's critical mission. No gift to fund the mission is too small. So thank you so much in advance for taking part in our exciting Fund the Mission. We have a great evening planned for you tonight, and now I'd like to recognize and thank our Role Model Celebration Honorary Chair and sponsors, because without them, this evening and much of AFG's work would not be possible. Our honorary chair for tonight's event is Ann Doyle. Thank you for supporting the girls and young women and for making this night a huge success. Now, it's time to introduce a person who's helped many Detroit girls, young women, and families transform their lives completely. In the 1980s, it was a group of Southwest Detroit residents saw a growing number of girls and women on Detroit streets. Girls and women were engaged in street-based sex work. Girls were sleeping in cars, in abandoned buildings. Teen girls were in harm's way, and even young girls were seen following destructive paths. Amy Good was a part of this initial effort, in which the neighborhood residents became determined to help girls and young women get off the streets and to grow and to thrive. It was then that Alternative for Girls was born. And now, 33 years later, it's growing stronger each and every day. Amy continues to serve not only as the CEO of AFG, but reaches out in many other ways to the broader community. Under her leadership throughout AFG's 33 years, AFG has won local, national, and international recognition. She is a respected, successful leader and a true inspiration. Please welcome AFG's CEO, Amy Good.
Thank you, Chris. Greetings, friends of Alternatives for Girls. Welcome to our celebration of tremendous role models, outstanding girls and young women, and the efforts of so many who bring AFG's essential mission to life. Thanks especially and congratulations to tonight's honorees, Rachel Allen, Marifer Calleja, Agnes Haggerty, and Lisa Ledwinski. You'll never know how many are inspired by your choices to relentlessly pursue your goals, driven by your values to get things done and make a difference. We appreciate your leadership and the many connections you build that strengthen our community. Tonight's theme, Finding Essential Connections, is core to AFG's mission. Those we serve thrive through relationships. We are reminded throughout this pandemic of the profound necessities of connections, even when they don't come easily. This year has been dangerous and frightening for at-risk girls and homeless girls and women. Their challenges, unstable housing, lack of access to health care, let alone PPE, chronically compromised health, and the exacerbating impact of poverty compound their exposure to COVID-19. AFG is critically important as the only ones who do much of what we do in this city. For a homeless girl, especially under 18, AFG's shelter may be the only safe haven. AFG's outreach teams drive the streets, reaching out to those caught up in dangerous street life, and working together with law enforcement, serve those freed from the horrors of sex trafficking and connect them with job opportunities. AFG's prevention program supports at-risk school-age girls, driving throughout the community to help establish internet connections to school, to deliver groceries when parents are unemployed and or ill, to encourage them to stay focused on their education and doing whatever it takes to support them. AFG's determination to provide safe shelter and crisis intervention 24/7 and to keep our shelter doors and crisis center open for every girl and young woman who needs us must be sustained and needs increased support this year from friends and new friends of friends. Thank you for choosing to be an essential connection for those we serve. Now, with huge gratitude for her passion and commitment, I am pleased to introduce tonight's honorary chair, Ann Doyle.
Thank you, Amy, for your decades of work. And hello, everyone. And thank you for taking time this evening to come together to help us support the important mission of Alternatives for Girls, which is to rescue and help change the lives of at-risk women, and often their children. So when Amy Good asked me to help with this year's virtual role model celebration, I didn't hesitate for 1 second. I have been following and supporting AFG's work for nearly 3 decades because I have learned that AFG is often the only lifeline reaching out a helping hand to some of our most vulnerable Southeast Michigan sisters. Most of you will never meet the girl who calls in the middle of the night for help, or the women that AFG's staff and volunteers meet at night while traveling in an AFG van on a street outreach shift. But rest assured that it is your and my generosity that makes AFG's work possible. So we need your assistance this evening to help us reach, if not exceed, our fundraising goal of $280,000, and we're almost there, we're close. And every dollar raised will allow AFG to continue to fund programs and services that are not covered through grants. So this evening, I hope that we inspire you to give, whether it be bidding on an auction item that is still available, contribute through our Fund the Mission, or by simply texting GIRLS to 345-345. And thank you again for joining us. And now, here is Alternative for Girls Board Chair, Christine Moore. Christine?
Thank you, Ann. As Ann mentioned, I'm the chair of AFG's Board of Directors. I joined the board in 2012 because AFG's mission is so important, and I'm grateful to be a part of an organization that provides information, resources, and support so that every girl and woman has the opportunity to live her dreams. On behalf of Alternative for Girls Board of Directors, I'm honored to be here this evening and to thank you. Whether this is your first time attending our role model celebration or your 32nd, we're glad you're joining us. The dollars raised from our 2021 role model celebration will support AFG as we move into the second half of our fiscal year. Girls and young women in and around our community are counting on AFG's programs and services, counting on them to support their needs, when they need a roof over their head and a safe place to sleep, someone to talk to when they are in crisis, or a certified child care center for their child while they go off to school and work. They're counting on us to be there for them. In keeping with Alternative for Girls' strategic plan, our foundational goals include providing a range of opportunities that fit our participants' fields of interest, skills, backgrounds, and plans to enable them to access life-sustaining employment and careers. AFG's project focus has evolved to include not only social enterprise, but workforce development as well. We are innovative, and we want to bring the staff needed to allow us to be the essential connection between our girls and women and the job and other opportunities in the community. Our workforce development coordinators will prepare our young women for the workforce and the world. Your support tonight means so much to AFG. As we continue to grow and expand the programs and services we offer our girls and young women, the revenue raised this evening allows us to fund opportunities that grants may not cover. Thank you again for all you do. Now, I want to turn the program back over to Chris Aslandian so he can highlight some of those items that are still available.
All right, so we have several exciting live auction items tonight, so please get ready to bid online. Let's take a look at some of those auction highlights. We have a 1 week in Hilton Head. 313 Barrington Court is an amazing vacation villa that has breathtaking views of the ocean from every bedroom. The serenity of the villa will transport you to a true vacation state of mind. The sweeping vantage points of the Atlantic Ocean and the sands below guarantee you'll end every day wrapped in the sea's soothing breeze. Next up, and this is exciting, it's our Lions ticket package. Do you remember what it felt like to dress in your best jersey for your favorite team? It seems like so long ago, I almost can't remember. But you'll get to enjoy the rush of an in-person football game again. You get to cheer on your favorite team with 3 of your closest friends or family from, get this, section 207C, row 15, seats 1 through 4. And this package also includes parking passes for the Lions deck. And finally, and this sounds like a ton of fun as well, it's our Surcan Home Edit package. Pair this sophisticated and beautiful marble sink from Surcan Tile with a certificate for 4 hours of project help from the Home Edit. The Home Edit was made famous by Martha Stewart and Netflix. They will help you turn your home from good to great. Thank you, everyone, for remembering to bid. And remember that the bidding closes tonight at 10 p.m. So place your bids right now and make sure that you are the winner. Now, it's almost time for our Fund the Mission, a really exciting part of the show. There are so many different levels to give. I know we have just the right one for you. And remember, this is important, when you're posting on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, wherever you post, please use our hashtag AFG Celebration. Again, our hashtag is AFG Celebration. It's a way that you can help us increase our viewership, and it doesn't cost you a penny. And make sure you let everyone know what a great organization this is. Tonight is certainly a night for celebration, and we're celebrating some wonderful role models who have helped pave the way for some extraordinary girls and young women. Our AFG presenters will be sharing with us tonight through a creative video format. Our first award presenter is Yasmin Alexander. Yasmin is a member of AFG's Peer Education Program, which is a youth leadership and job training program that trains young women to reach out to their peers and to discuss topics affecting their health, their safety, and their success. She is a remarkable young woman. I am so happy to introduce Yasmin Alexander.
Yasmin Alexander, a 17-year-old senior at the Detroit School of Arts. I am currently a peer educator in the Outreach and Education Service program at AFG. In my life, I've been through a lot. I've had a lot of ups and downs, and sometimes they made me want to break down and quit. But I'm not a quitter. I just keep my head up high and keep on going. Being resilient, that's one of Rachel Allen's biggest accomplishments too. She's experienced a lot of things that have had the ability to set other people back, like homelessness, housing insecurity, and being a teen mom. But regardless of the challenges she was faced with, she stayed focused on the things that matter. She told me this honor showcased that young women who have had some of those same challenges can overcome them and then go back on and come back and tell their own story. Now she serves as the founding COO of Marygrove Conservancy, a nonprofit that managed the grounds of the same college she graduated from. I'll close with this quote from Mrs. Allen that I think is helpful not only to the girls and young women like myself that AFG serves, but to all women in general. It's not only important to empower young girls, but to be transparent about what the journey looks like, so we're not misleading young women and allowing them to think that when bad things happen, because they will, that it's unique to them. When those things happen to you, you'll know that's part of the journey and your job is to keep going. Miss Allen, we're so glad you kept going. Congratulations.
I'd first like to thank Amy Good, my fellow awardees, and the entire team at Alternative for Girls for this honor. 20 years ago, when I was a high school dropout and a teenage mother, it was hard to imagine that I'd ever become anyone's role model. I grew up on Detroit's East Side, went to 10 schools in 12 years, and that's why this honor means so much to me. I'm proud to be receiving this honor because if it allows even one young woman to see herself in me, then my struggles will have been worth it. I'd like to thank God for continually blessing me and my family and for keeping me in so many situations. I'd like to thank my family, my husband Gerard, and our children who have been constant motivators for me. I'm appreciative of my support system, my friends, and colleagues who make the work of supporting Detroit communities so much easier. Lastly, to the young women who may hear this, to those who are in a difficult place in life, whether you're experiencing housing insecurity or homelessness, unemployment, or simply are uncertain about your future, I pray you keep going. I pray you believe in yourself and the power of your dreams enough to fight for them. Regardless of what other people say about you or your future, you can become an overcomer. It will take courage and a bit of bravery to break through generational cycles, but you can do it. I'm so grateful for this honor, and I hope to continue to make Alternative for Girls proud. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mrs. Allen. An honor well deserved. Our next Role Model Award presenter is Marisol Leon. Alternative for Girls provided Marisol a space to feel comfortable and accepted. Please enjoy these words from Marisol Leon.
My name is Marisol Leon. I used to be nervous about meeting people outside of school and being accepted by friends. But AFG has helped me be a more open person. They have helped me be myself more. I am happy to introduce you to one of our 2021 role models. In her role as founder and head baker of Sister Pie, Lisa Ludwinski is also an open person. And aside from creating a bakery that's well on its way to becoming a Detroit staple, she is more concerned with the footprint she leaves on the community. From a very young age, it was instilled in Miss Ludwinski she was not just on this earth to take care of herself. She was here to use whatever skills or access she had to work towards making positive change, lifting people up, and achieving equity. She attended Mercy High School, an all-girls school where the motto was, "Women who make a difference." And that's her goal with Sister Pie, not just to be a bakery, but a change agent in that industry. She said having the bakery is one thing, but being able to apply a social mission to it, to the issues that are affecting our world and our city, puts the cherry on top. Through her position, she hopes that girls and young women will see they have the ability to make a difference in any career field, as long as they fight the systems that oppress people and stand up and try to make change in systems. This award means a lot to her. She looks to AFG as a role model, since she operates Sister Pie as a female-run business, so the connection is strong, and she also feels at home with AFG. Thank you for setting an example and for making a difference. Congratulations to Lisa Ludwinski, a 2021 role model.
Thank you, Marisol. I feel absolutely thrilled to receive the honor of being an Alternatives for Girls role model. Thank you to Amy, Dawn, and Letitia for connecting so generously and patiently with me throughout this process. I feel deep gratitude for the role models before me and the inspiration you've brought along the way. Thank you to the amazing and talented young people who designed a cookie recipe with our kitchen team back in 2019. You really surprised us all with your flavor choices and culinary skills. Since starting Sister Pie nearly a decade ago, I have been challenged to stretch and redefine my own understanding of what service is. At first, it was easy to simply equate that to customer service. But the customer is always right isn't serving women or people of color in the various restaurant roles they assume. So we're working to find more equity within our business structure. It's a natural direction thanks to our triple bottom line, balancing people, planet, and profit to achieve maximum sustainability. That people part includes sharing resources and experience and knowledge with our broader community. AFG, you help us realize our goals with plenty to learn in the process. This recognition is yet another reminder of how you help businesses like mine do good. And thanks, Mom and Dad, for watching tonight. Love you.
Lisa, you are a true inspiration. Thank you. And now it's time to meet our third role model. To introduce our third role model is Lisbeth Bahia. Lisbeth has been part of AFG for 7 years. Since coming to AFG, Lisbeth has found a safe place to meet new people and share exciting experiences. Please welcome Lisbeth.
Hello, my name is Lisbeth Baena. AFG is like a safe space. It's fun and nice to meeting new people. My mentor helps me with homework and challenges like trying new things. Having mentors and friends at AFG gives me a sense of community there. Marifer Calleja's journey is somewhat similar. She moved to Detroit when she was an adult, so she had to learn how to navigate in a new space and build a new community of support. Community is something that is very important to her, especially as an immigrant. Being an immigrant allowed her to see things differently and how hard it is for some people to have access to what others gain without much effort. She stressed the importance of developing a network of people who work together and how together they have the power to improve their community. This award is very significant to her. It provides a moment of reflection on all she's done and also encourages her to give the best of herself moving forward. Her advice to a girl like me that AFG serves is to remember every day is a new day to reframe and build the future you want for yourself. Thank you for those words of wisdom and congratulations.
What a pleasure to share this moment with you, Lisbeth, to celebrate your own journey and success. As future leader, you're a testament to AFG's purpose. You will continue to uplift younger generations, building on the love and commitment of women who came before you. I celebrate the power within. I toast to your mother, your siblings, and my beautiful daughter. I celebrate true friends, extraordinary colleagues, and phenomenal women. Amy Good, Lupe Lara, Joanne Chavez, Jane Garcia, Siham Jafer, Monica Contreras, Carolina Alvarado, and all community builders who have trailblazed past adversity to imagine a more beautiful tomorrow. My deepest gratitude.
Congratulations, Marifer. And now it's time for you to meet our fourth and final role model of the evening. To introduce her is Breanne Davis. Breanne is a peer educator in AFG's Outreach and Education Services program. Since coming to AFG, Breanne has found the support she's needed to stay focused on her education and has also found purpose through helping others. Please welcome Breanne.
My name is Breanne Davis. I started at AFG in 9th grade, and I've been a peer educator in Outreach and Education Services since 10th grade. AFG is a big sister I can come to whenever I need it, never failing to show love, support, and friendship. Tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing a phenomenal honoree, Agnes Haggerty. Ms. Haggerty was born in Hamtramck and has attended schools within Detroit and Harper Woods. Graduating from the University of Detroit Mercy with a degree in economics, a master's degree in business, and a law degree. In 1985, she began a successful, lengthy career at Mercy Health Services, which is now Trinity Health. As an attorney who specializes in healthcare law, she has semi-retired from Trinity Health as Deputy General Counsel. A devoted board member at AFG for 30 years, Ms. Haggerty has fervently volunteered, donated, and graciously fundraised events to help support those in need. She is very inquisitive and open-minded to trying new things and adding on to her many hobbies, such as knitting, ballroom dancing, belly dancing, and so much more. She finds the time to work hard and enjoy the amazing things that life brings. AFG honors Ms. Haggerty's contributions and her life. She has inspired many, as well as myself, to give back into a plethora of organizations and to pursue my passions. Her diligence, compassion, and individuality will inspire and uplift the youth and those to come. Thank you, Ms. Haggerty, for your benevolent measures and boundless efforts to create a better today. And for that, we honor you.
Thank you, Breanne, for the introduction. It was great to meet you, and I'm looking forward to watching the exciting journey through life that you're just starting. I know you're up to the challenges you face. As we move through life, we meet people who become friends, but then we have that special group that are our old friends. They stay in our lives because we share the same values, because we admire their commitment and their love for others, because we celebrate their accomplishments and witness their strength during the toughest times. AFG is an old friend of mine. During the many years I've known AFG and Amy Good, I'm humbled by AFG's ability not just to survive, but to continue to evolve and to look to new ways to better serve their participants, all driven by a commitment that is deep-rooted and unchanging. I have met many friends through AFG, hopefully some of the other role models being honored this evening. I've also introduced many of my friends to this wonderful organization, and they've become friends of AFG. So thank you for this recognition. It would be nice to receive it from any organization I admire as much as I do AFG, but to receive it from an old friend is much better. Thank you.
Wow, what incredible stories of hope. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your journeys. And it was wonderful to meet your role models. But we think it's important for you to hear one more story. As you know, AFG stands for Heartwarming Stories. And I think you'll agree the next person you hear, Lauren Sowell, fills the bill. To introduce her tonight is AFG's own Director of Outreach and Education Services, Sandra Ramakan.
Thank you, and good evening. It is my honor to introduce to you a very courageous woman. The distress and details, the pain and despair she experienced is a journey that no one should have to endure, especially a young woman. As Director of Outreach and Education Services, I often have to share negative outcomes related to human trafficking. But today, you will hear a story of victory. a journey that traveled from darkness without a glimmer of promise to one filled with light, hope, and love. And while this journey has not been easy, and I know that she will never forget her past, she undeniably realizes that her past does not define her present, nor does it define her future. Taking life one day at a time, she is a radiant light of promise for others. She no longer sees herself as a victim, but a survivor who gives love and receives love from so many. Welcome, Lauren Soel.
Human trafficking started for me when I was 14. I ran away from home and I ran to Highland Park. I hated being raised by my grandparents, and I went looking for attention, and I didn't care that it was negative attention because I thought that attention was love. So I ran away, and I kind of just was wandering and walking the streets. And I met a guy who offered me a large amount of money for a body massage. And I didn't know what a body massage was. I thought it was a legit body massage. I didn't know a body massage meant sex. So I ended up going home with him, and he was a dope dealer. I began to be his drop-off girl, where I would take his product and I would drop it off, and sometimes I would be the payment where I would have to sleep with them. We were in a sex ring where we would get into a van and we would go to unmarked locations, and the house would already be set up with like sometimes cameras, and we just would have to have sex with them, mostly me. And if they were satisfied, I got to go home. So at 18, I found out that there was this thing called a substance abuse center. That's how I ended up meeting my spiritual mother, who basically adopted me. Something was different about her. She pulled me into her office and she was like, "Can I pray for you?" I didn't want all that, but I let her, and it just felt so genuine. And I remember when I was leaving her office, she was like, "I love you." It was a different feel for me to have someone say that and actually mean it.
Lauren, when she walked through those doors, I was hopeful and believed in her. But for some reason, every time she got away from the addiction, every time she got away from people that was actually no good for her, some way, somehow she made her way back there. She would always talk about how AFG really affected her life. So I know for a fact that not only did I have a hand in her change, but AFG did as well.
I wasn't able to escape until 21. Right after I escaped, I found out I was pregnant, and that pretty much gave me a chance to be something that I've never been. That's when the voice in my mind changed from being a victim to being a survivor. AFG has definitely been instrumental as not just being a blessing, but being a beacon of hope and a listener. Angels are in that building. When you arrive somewhere that you know, like you've seen it in your dreams, and it's somewhere that you was always supposed to be, it just fit like a perfect puzzle. It's a beacon of light and hope at the feet in the door of AFG.
Wow, what a powerful story. Thank you, Lauren. Next, it's time for Fund the Mission. Any amount you donate tonight gives critical support to AFG's programs. All Fund the Mission donations will support AFG's greatest needs and help provide opportunities for girls and young women, just like all of those you've heard from tonight. So here we go. Now, this part of the evening is the most exciting. This is our Fund the Mission, and if you've ever been in person with us, you know what's about to happen. Because Motor City, this is where the rubber meets the road. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to donate through your phone. There's a $10,000 level that we're going to be asking for, $7,500, $5,000, $2,500, all the way down to $100. So there's an amount for everybody. Now, normally, I'm standing in front of you, and I'm asking you to cheer and applaud and egg the person on next to you. And just because you're watching from home doesn't mean you get out of that applauding. But we'll get to that in a moment. Our first level is for $10,000. That level, $10,000 gift could provide healthy meals, snacks, and other resources for our infants and toddlers who will be supported through our new child care center opening up later this spring. So before we get started, and just because you're home and you think you don't have to applaud, I want you to applaud even louder than you would normally do. So you're going to be bidding first and then applauding, even louder than you'd normally do. So loud, in fact, that I'm able to hear it through the internet. So before we even get started at the $10,000 level, let's get that applause started. Come on, Motor City, let's make some noise. Do it right at home. I can't hear you. I can't hear it. Louder. I know it. I see you. I can see you. You're not there it is. I think I can hear it. Either that or it's my sound guy helping out. I'm not sure. But either way, it's for $10,000. Let's get it going. Who'll do $10,000 be able to be $10,000? That $10,000 be able to be $10,000. Here we go. Just pick your phone up and press that $10,000 amount. At $10,000 be able to be $10,000. You know you want to. At $10,000. At $10,000 be. You know what? I can't hear it. I can't hear it. You need to be stomping your feet. Make some noise. So much noise that your neighbor's thinking you're having a crazy party. So here we go. At $10,000 be able to be $10,000. All you have to do is press that $10,000 button on your phone, and you can help AFG with $10,000. At $10,000 be able to be $10,000. Who else is in at $10,000? Yes, you should. Keep it coming, Motor City. At $10,000 be able to be $10,000. Don't stop now. At $10,000 be able to be $10,000. Okay. Now you can stop applauding for a second because this next amount is for $7,500. And at that level, your gift could provide 6 months of educational materials for participants in AFG's after school and Rise and Shine programs. That's right, that's what your $7,500 can do. But before we even get started, you know what to do, Motor City. Let's make some noise. Let's do it. Let's get that applause going. Here we go. Let's get it started. Who'll do $7,500? At $7,500 be able to be $75. Yes, you should. At $7,500 be able to be $75. Don't stop now. At $7,500 be able to be $7,500. By the way, we take credit cards. It's okay. At $7,500. Yes, you should. At $7,500 be able to be $75. Look right here through the camera at me. And press $7,500. There you go. At $7,500, be able to be $75. Yes, you should. Keep it going. Make some noise. Stomp your feet. Keep it going, Motor City. You want to help, and I know you do. At $7,500. Who else is in? At $7,500, be able to be $75. Do it with me. Press that button. $7,500, be able to be $75. Yes, you should. At $7,500. All you have to do is press that button, and you can make dreams come true. At $7,500. At $7,500, be able to be $75. Stay with me. Don't stop now. Keep that applause going. At $7,500, be able to be $7,500. All right. That was outstanding, Detroit. That was fantastic. So I'll give you a little break, and I'm going to expect you to keep applauding all through the whole program while we're doing this, because our next level is for $5,000. At $5,000 level, you could help provide shelter, life skills training, and other support services for young women experiencing homelessness, providing them with a stable home, setting them on a path towards complete independence. And you can do that for $5,000. But before we get started, You know what to do. Let's make some noise. Put those hands together, Motor City. Here we go for 5,000. At $5,000 even to be 5,000. Here you go at 5,000. Yes, you should. At $5,000 even to be $5,000 even to... Listen, don't look over at your spouse. Look at me and then press that $5,000 button. Yes, you should. At $5,000 even to be 5,000. Here we go. I'm going to pull that bit out at 5,000. You know you want to do it. At $5,000 even to be 5,000. Yes, you should. Don't stop now at 5,000. At $5,000. Listen, I'll tell you when to stop. Don't worry. Just press that button. At 5,000. At $5,000 even to be 5,000. Yes, you should. Don't stop now, Motor City. We're just having fun. At 5,000. At $5,000 even to be 5,000. Yes, you should. At 5,000. Keep it coming. Don't stop. Make that applause. Make all kinds of noise. If there's someone in the room next to you, give them an elbow. Get them to press that button. At $5,000 even to be 5,000. Keep it coming. Don't stop. At 5,000. Are you with me, Detroit? I think you are. At $5,000 even to be 5,000. All in. All done. Last chance. All right. Take a little break. Rest those bidding fingers, because our next level is 2,500, and at that level, your support you could support housing aftercare programs by underwriting the costs that are not covered by our grant funding, like case support, ongoing counseling, budgeting assistance. All of those things can be supported with your $2,500 gift. So, do we know what to do by now? I think we do, but I'm going to remind you, you need to make some noise. You need to get that applause going. Who'll do it at 2,500? Here we go at $2,500, even to 2,500. All in, all done at 25. Yes, you should. Don't be shy. Listen, I want to hear so much applause. It's like we're at a packed Little Caesars Arena or Comerica Park or Ford Field. So loud, it's that loud that your neighbors think that's what's happening. So here we go at $2,500, even to 2,500. Keep it coming. Don't stop now, Motor City. At 2,500, yes, you should. At 25, stay with me. At $2,500, even to 25, just press that magic button for 2,500, and you can help AFG make a difference at 2,500. Here we go at $2,500, even to... I don't hear the applause. I think you're stopping. At 2,500, keep it going. Stomp your feet if you need to. You can whistle, do whatever it takes, but just press that $2,500 button. At 2,500, at $2,500, even to 25, yes, you should. Keep it going. At 2,500, don't stop now. We're almost there. At $2,500, even to 2,500. Okay. Now you get a little break, because our next amount is for $1,000. And your $1,000 gift could fund 4 street outreach shifts to keep women working on the streets safe. Your gift could also provide 3 healthy meals per day for a sheltered residence for 6 months. Think about that. 6 months, your $1,000 could provide food for a gal who's in shelter for 6 months. So here we go. You know what to do. Put your hands together, make some noise, stomp the floor, whatever you have to do. Here we go at $1,000, even to 1,000. Who's in? At $1,000, even to 1,000. Yes, you should. Keep it coming, Motor City. At $1,000 bid, don't stop now. At 1,000. At $1,000, even to 1,000. Yes, you should. I can see you, and I think you need to press that button. At $1,000, even to 1,000. Who else is in? At 1,000. Keep the bids coming. Don't stop now. At $1,000, even to 1,000. There's still time. Stomp your feet. Make some noise. Do what you have to do. But press that $1,000 button. At $1,000, even 1,000. Yes, you should. Keep it coming. Don't stop now. At $1,000, even 1,000. Your 1,000 can make such a huge difference, and all you have to do is press that button. At $1,000, even 1,000. Who else is in? At 1,000. Don't stop now. Keep it coming. At $1,000. And by the way, you can bid all of these amounts. That's fine too. At 1,000. Who else is in? At $1,000, even $1,000, even 1,000. That's awesome. You guys are tremendous. That is so awesome. But we're not done yet, because we are at the $750 amount. Your $750 gift could underwrite the cost of 3 K through 12 girls to participate in the AFG's summer Rise and Shine program that runs from early July through mid-August. $750 can make that happen. So here we go. You know what to do, Motor City. Let's get that applause going. Let's do it. Let's make some noise. Here we go. It's $750. Who'll do $750 people with $750? Yes, you should. At $750 people with $750. Keep it coming. Don't stop now. At $750 people with $750. Your finger has the ability to make that happen. For $750, at $750 people with $750. Stay with me. Don't stop now. Keep it coming. Keep that applause going. At $750 and press that button. At $750, who else is in? At $750 people with $750. Make sure everybody in your house that's watching tonight is pressing that button. At $750 people with $750. Who else is in? At $750. Don't stop now. We are going to get to our goal. We're going to blow past our goal tonight for $750. Here we go. All you have to do is press that button. Pick up your phone and press that button. At $750, at $750 people with $750. Don't stop now. Keep it coming. At $750, I know you want to. So many of us can do this, and you all want to. At $750, don't stop now. At $750. All right. Give you just a little second to catch your breath, because our next amount is for $500. Your $500 gift could provide much-needed supplies and resources for young women in our peer education and leadership programs. Your gift could also be used to help contribute to our future leaders. AFG sets up a 529 account for all participants involved in asset-building programs. That is literally a life-changing program for them. It is something that you can do that will help them their whole entire life. And not only that, they can pass it on to their kids and eventually be peers themselves. So here we go for $500. You know what to do. Make some noise. Here we go. Let's get that applause started. Come on, Detroit. Do it with me. Make some noise. At $500 people with $500. Here we go at $500 people with $500 people with $500. You could not make a better investment than doing this right here and right now for $500. Keep it coming. Don't stop now. At $500 people with $500. Here we are at $500. You and me just look right at the screen and press that button for $500. At $500 people with $500. Yes, you should. At $500 people. If you're wondering if you should, I'm telling you, you should. At $500 people with $500 people with $500. Keep that applause going. Don't stop. Don't stop applauding. Don't stop stomping your feet. Keep it going. At $500 people with $500. Yes, you should. And listen, when your neighbors are asking you what all the ruckus was about, you tell them what you did and then have them donate too. At $500 people with $500. Yes, you should. Keep it coming. Don't stop now. At $500 people with $500 people with $500. That's awesome. That is tremendous. I'm always amazed at how generous the Motor City is. It's just unbelievable. It's so fantastic. Now, our next amount is for $250. And your $250 gift could support 3 hours of street outreach shift, providing the necessary supplies and support. All of that for $250. So you know what to do, Motor City. Get those hands together. Let's make some noise. Who'll do $250? At $250 people with $250. Here we go. At $250 people with $250. I'm going to pull that bit out of you. At $250. Don't stop now. At $250 bid. Make some noise, Motor City. We're almost there. At $250 people with $250. Keep it coming. At $250 people with $250. Yes, you should. At $250. Don't stop now. At $250. Bring me home strong. At $250 people with $250. Yes, you should. Keep it coming. Don't stop now. Yes, right. Look right at the camera. Look right into the camera. Press the button. At $250, that's all you need to do. At $250 people with $250. It's easier than posting on social media, and you can help change lives. $250. At $250 people with $250. Keep it coming now. At $250 people with $250. Yes, you should. At $250 people with $250. We are going to fund this mission with your help. At $250 people with $250. Keep it coming. Don't stop. Keep it going. $250. Keep that applause going. At $250 people with $250. You're out of control, Motor City. That is fantastic. So, next up is our $100 amount. Your $100 gift could fund 2 hours of case planning services to grief and trauma survivors. That is huge. A gift of $100 could also provide programs and supplies for 1 week of a middle school workshops on self-esteem. That is amazing what your $100 can do. That's amazing. So, before I even ask, what do you have to do, Motor City? You know you need to make some noise. Let's go. Keep it coming. Who'll do 100? At 100, I'll be at 100. Keep it going. Let's do it. Let's finish this strong. At 100, I'll be at 100. Here we go. At 100, make some noise, Motor City. Don't stop now. Here we go. At 100, I'll be at 100. Yes, you should. At 100, all in, all done. Don't stop now. 100. At 100, I'll be at 100. Here we go. At 100, if you're wondering if your 100 will make a tremendous difference, it will. If we all get involved, we all put in 100, we can literally change people's world. It is unbelievable for 100, that's all it takes. So let's go. Keep your hands together. At 100, I'll be 100. Yes, you should. Don't stop now. At 100, I'll be 100. Here we go. At 100, you're going to feel great that you did it. I guarantee that. At 100, I'll be 100. I'll be 100. All in, all done. Last chance. At 100. That was amazing. Now, I have one quick piece of housekeeping to attend to here. If I didn't ask for your amount, let's say you wanted to donate $100,000 and I didn't ask for that, I apologize. But that's totally my bad. But now is your chance because you have an other button that is on your phone. And if you press that button, you can put in any amount you want. Any amount. It can be $1, it can be $10, it can be $1,000, anything you want, and together we can truly make a difference, and I really appreciate that. I want you to know it has been my honor and a privilege to be with you tonight, and I am truly proud to be associated with Alternative for Girls. Tonight we have raised, and I'm going to show me here in just a minute on the screen, if I can get that total. Tonight we have raised $261,213. Let's give yourselves a virtual round of applause. That is tremendous, and we're not done because the bids are still coming in. So remember, AFG supporters and young women and staff are accomplishing amazing things. Thank you again for joining us this evening, and I urge everyone watching to do all that you possibly can to support this outstanding and fine organization. And now, once again, let's hear from our fearless CEO, Amy Good, to wrap this evening up. Amy, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Chris, for bringing your wonderful energy to the task of inspiring support for AFG's mission. Thank you all for your steadfast commitment to ensuring that AFG's mission endures, even by extending what may have already been a long day of screen time and participating generously in this pandemic-style, but no less crucial event. Thank you to this evening's generous sponsors. Without your support, tonight's success in powerfully lifting up AFG's mission for the year to come would not have been possible. Thank you to AVL Creative for working with us to put our role model celebration together. Thank you always to all of our staff and volunteers who bring AFG's mission to life every day. Thank you to all of our generous and dedicated board members, to you, Christine, for your focused board leadership, and thank you, Anne, for enthusiastically embracing AFG's mission and for all you have done to make this evening a success. Congratulations again to Rachel, Marifer, Agnes, and Lisa. Your leadership and impact will continue to inspire us all. I am proud of the impact we have had together on the lives of the girls and women we serve at AFG over the past 33 and a half years. The girls and women themselves, of course, are the ones we can all be most proud of. It is a privilege to walk beside them in their struggles and their triumphs. Good night and be safe.